Well, today's guests are twin brothers who work on many creative projects together, including this new picture book for children, Our Treasures Within. Please welcome New York Times bestselling author, illustrator, Peter Reynolds and Paul Reynolds. And Paul used to actually work here many years. Well, not here.
Not here, the original location. On Chapel Street.
On Chapel Street,
in
all those years.
Yeah.
And we're trying to figure out how many years ago.
And I remember a young Jay Fadden.
Very young. A very young Paul Reynolds, too.
Oh, yeah, we were younger back then.
Younger. We'll just say we were younger back then. We're still kind of young.
Oh, yeah, in spirit.
Right. But thanks so much for coming in. It's
Absolutely.
a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having us here.
Yeah.
All right, so the first question has to be co-written by the Pope.
Yeah, how does that work?
Yeah, how does it work, and how did you come up with the idea? How did it happen?
Right. Well, we were approached by Loyola Press, who were based in Chicago, and they had just done a book with the Pope, the letters to Pope Francis. And it was letters that children wrote to the Pope, and the Pope Francis wrote back to the kids, and you get to see both letters with some artwork from the kids. Well, of course, it was a major success. And then the Pope and the Vatican team talked about what's next. They said, could we do something that's a little bit more like a traditional children's picture book? And working with Loyola Press, they said, Loyola Press, we know the people to call. So we got the phone call. Do we want to do a picture book with Pope Francis?
Oh, my goodness.
And needless to say,
great.
It was a quick yes. That sounds great.
Yeah.
And so they gathered some stories that Pope Francis had told children. So he would often read to children and just tell stories. And so they sent a couple of stories that he had done, videos of him. And this one particular story just really struck us. And the books that we write are all about activating your full potential, using your gifts, your creativity to make this world a better place. So this story, Our Treasures Within, was a natural. And so so Paul took the text from the video, and then of course you have to sort of chop it up and make it fit to a picture book. And then I took those and I just read the words, and it was kind of amazing at how some books are really hard to illustrate. This one, truly, I felt that sort of divine inspiration that it just flowed right out of me. So this is a very special book.
And that book and your books are really about discovering, the gifts, the treasures that God has placed within us as a human being. What about you guys? How did you discover your talents, your charism?
well, I would say we grew up in a household that supported our creativity. And it was a little bit of a messy house. It was the house that all the other kids wanted to go to. Because we always had, our parents were bookkeepers, accountants, so they had a lot of office supplies. So we would get, recycled paper and pens, and almost every room was filled with books and art supplies. And essentially our studio was our little suburban house up in Chelmsford, Massachusetts. We went to St. Mary's Church in Chelmsford, and raised Catholic.
Altar boys,
and a mother who was a religious formation teacher for probably 50 years. I think she retired when she was like 85, and we were really we connected to our faith in a very active way, including meeting the person that we dedicated the book to. I don't know if you saw the dedication.
I did not see the dedication.
And it's actually dedicated to somebody that Peter and I met when we were 11 years old, and this gentleman, Father Bernardo Bonowitz, back when we knew him, he was Brother John Bonowitz, and he was. We met him at Scout Camp when we were in tears because we realized they left us at Scout Camp and our parents were not coming back for a week.
Yeah. So they called in the chaplain, and so Brother John
they
came.
called in the chaplain.
Yeah.
The sobbing twins.
So Brother John's mission was to keep the twins, happy, get them to stay for the week of camp, and he succeeded. And we started making puppets together, and then we basically the next day, Mom calls and says, "I'm going to come and pick you up if you still want."
Right.
And we were like,
home
Brother
is
John's
gone.
we're going to go blueberry picking, and we're going to do this and that, and he became he became a great mentor, and he actually used story after lunch. He would have scouts who were interested, and he would tell stories, and then sort of dive into that story. What did that story mean,
Right.
and how does it apply to your life? And I think that was very formational for us.
Yeah. And he was actually born Jewish, and he converted when he was 19 years old to Catholicism. He got beelines it to Spencer, Massachusetts, to the Trappist monastery there. Knocks on the door, says, I want to become a monk. And they said, you're a bit new at this. Come back in 10 years. Think about it for 10 years. Come back. So in the interim, he became a Jesuit priest and traveled around the world, wrote many books. But Peter and I had because his family essentially disowned him, we unofficially adopted John.
Sounds like a book.
Yeah, there probably is a book there too as well. But so we got to hang out with Jesuit communities and hang out with adults who were truly putting their faith into action. Nice. And that was a huge piece of our growing up.
I think of the book too, and it's what a great gift this would be for grandparents to give to their grandchildren, parents to give to their children. This is a book anyone can read, right?
Absolutely, and it's also for all ages. I mean, we're seeing the response to this book has been really overwhelming. I mean, adults are coming into our bookshop and buying 5, 10 copies at a time, and they say, I know exactly who I'm giving this to.
Right.
And you have a couple of other books, because my wife said to me, she said, the dot, you have to ask them about the dot.
Yeah, this book I wrote 22 years ago, just the same year that we opened up our bookstore in Dedham, Massachusetts, the Blue Bunny. And this book is about a little girl who is afraid of this blank sheet of paper. She's afraid to make her mark, and yet she really wants to. But she is held back by her fear of perfection. Does it need to be perfect? Fortunately, she has a great teacher, and her teacher says, just make a mark and see where it takes you. And it encourages her to make one little dot.
The dot.
And her teacher frames it in swirly gold, and it kind of inspires her. She says, well, I could do a better dot than that. But it unleashes her gifts to the world. This book now is in over 25 languages. And there's a
celebrated as an International Day of Creativity called International Dot Day. Over 35 million participants in 190 plus countries.
My daughter is a second grade teacher in Worcester, an inner city school. She reads the dot to the kids.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah,
That's
she
lovely.
reads the dot to the kids.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, we're out of time. Where can people get a copy? I know they could go to the Blue Bunny if they're in Massachusetts, but if they're not in, because we're everywhere.
Sure. Any independent bookstore. We say support your local independent bookstores. If you don't, or if you'd like an autographed copy, you can go to peterhreynolds.com.
Oh,
Don't forget
autograph.
the H. H for Hamilton, my middle name. So peterhreynolds.com.
Is your middle?
A. Ambrose.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So, and they can order an autographed copy, obviously, by the twins. We wish that the Pope was still here with us to sign books, but his spirit is here in this book. That's the beautiful thing, that we knew he was coming to the end of his journey, but this book allows him to be with us here.
Well said.
Right, and share his mission, his love for children, and love for the good things that are about to happen in this world.
Guys, we're thrilled you could be with us. We have a
Peter
new
and
Pope,
Paul.
so that's there we go. There's the sequel.
That's
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you
Very
for-
much appreciated.
Thank you
Really
for helping us
appreciate it.